Do you think that money is sexy?
Yeah.
Yes. No.
Money is so sexy.
We have a sugar baby.
A little bit.
Do you think marriage is for nerds?
No. Oh no, I would love to be married.
Marriage is definitely for nerds.
I'm gay and unmarried.
Do you think that men and women are created equal?
Yes. And no.
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 I'm gonna have to like not answer that.
What do you mean by equal?
Full support, accurate stuff going on here. I just want to say I got a prior engagement I have to attend, but I want to come contribute.
More time talking about your prior engagement than the podcast was gonna be.
That's a good one.
What's your name?
My name's Autumn.
Autumn, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the 1 Minute Podcast. Do you like my plant?
Yeah, I fucking love it. It's so cute.
Do you think that money is sexy?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't have any of it, and I need it desperately. So I'm very attracted to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That just logically that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, logically.
If you had money, do you think you'd still think the same way?
Yeah, because then I would feel empowered, I think, if I was like super wealthy, I would be like, now I'm sexy because I have money, Yeah.
Sounds shallow, but it makes sense.
It sounds shallow. I promise I'm not usually this way.
Would you sell your feet pics for $500?
Probably at this point.
What about 100?
No.
Too good for that.
Too good for that. Yeah.
You have standards.
Yeah, I wouldn't stoop to such a level. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, what's your name?
Grant.
Grant?
Grant.
Grant?
Grant. Yeah.
Grant.
Yeah, Grant.
Oh, where are you from?
UK.
You kind of have an accent until you said your name, then you had it, yeah.
And that goes weird. Yeah, I know.
What's
going on? How you doing?
I'm pretty good, man. We're talking about relationships.
Okay.
I don't want you to see all of them now. I want to get it naturally in conversation, podcast style.
All right. No worries. What's going on? Yeah. So what do you want to know?
I want to know if you think money is sexy.
In terms of what? And is it like on its own, or like if somebody else has it?
It's up to your interpretation.
I like money as freedom. Gives you the ability to do things. I don't know if I find it attractive in another person, no?
You don't find it attractive when someone has money?
No, I want my own.
Do you think you're more attractive when you have money?
Nah.
Really?
Yeah, not
You
necessarily.
don't think women find you more attractive with money?
No, not necessarily. I've been dead broke and managed to get it on.
I haven't, but... Welcome.
Hi.
What's your name?
Tara.
Tara, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I like your earrings.
Thank you.
You seem like you're in a big rush.
I'm going to a show.
Do you think that money's sexy?
What money gives you can be a doorway to doing more exciting things, but I think that it's not the only thing.
You didn't really answer the question, but I do agree with
Daddy
you.
flew me to Europe like last year, and that was hot. Yeah,
We have a sugar baby.
a little bit.
Okay, is that like on the website? Is that where you find them?
No, I just met him, and he worked for Google, and I definitely don't work for Google.
And you aren't attracted to him?
No, I was. He was like clever, and then there was also money a part of it. Like later, I didn't even
You had
know.
a personality, and the money was like a bonus.
Yeah.
Flying to Europe and...
That's just a hot thing to do, my friend.
Yeah, you can't disagree with that.
Dislike somebody just because they weren't rich. Like that's.
Having money is definitely a big bonus.
Yeah, I mean, I also strip in my free time, and those guys are not sexy. I'm just gonna take them for their fucking money.
My name's Dev.
Dev, nice to meet you.
Meet you too.
Where you headed to? You look like a tech guy.
It's because I'm Indian, isn't it? With the glasses.
Yeah, you look like you're going to present something at an Apple conference.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
Do you think that men and women are created equal?
I do. I think men and women each have their own strengths, and I probably should be careful saying this. Strengths.
I like that. What strengths and weaknesses do you think that we have?
Well, I think I think that I'm gonna have to like not answer that because I'm not really sure. Yeah, because like
Afraid of being canceled?
well, yeah, exactly. In this 1 minute podcast, I'm afraid of being canceled. No, I just think, and a lot of it has to do with just like, and it's something that I'm still observing right now. I think that as I look at people, I see that men have certain strengths, men have certain weaknesses. I will say, for one thing, men feel like they can't express their emotions. Maybe that's a society weakness. Even though they have emotions. And then I think women feel like Actually, I don't know. I'm not gonna generalize for women at all in this 1 minute podcast.
Generalize for men, but you can't generalize for women?
Exactly. I'm gonna put
Technically, you should be canceled for that because that was sexist what you just did, but
that as sexist.
Oh my gosh. No, I would love to see what it's about.
what's your name? Nicole. I will ask all 3 questions. I'm going to have to go quickly, though. You're in a rush.
I am.
You are married. Oh, I got to get you on that one. Do you think money is sexy?
Yes.
Why do you think that?
Because having it gives you the ability to be sexy and be confident. So you're not willing to put anything aside for it, and you bring that sexy and confidence with it.
So you're staying away from the broke boys?
100%. I have no time in that.
No time for poor people?
No time for poor people. I didn't say that. I said no time for broke boys. Because if you're willing to be broke, you're not motivating yourself to get that money, to be on that sexy level.
What about a broke boy who's working?
What is he doing with his money? Why is he broke?
Rent, bills, legs broken, something?
Well, those are different situations. So you have to have that situation to bring that money to you. If your money is all being allocated for your rent, bills,
And weed and video games?
you have to see what you need to cut out because you need to bring that money to have that future goal.
Broke boys need to step their game up.
Yeah, they need to prioritize.
Hey, have a seat.
I'm Mudills.
What's your name?
Mudills. I'm an artist out of New Jersey, man. Musical artist.
You rapper?
Yeah. Yep.
Are you good?
Yeah. Yeah.
How long have you been in a relationship together?
Over about a year now. I knew it before that, but about a year.
About a year? Have you thought about marriage at all? I don't mean to bring that if it hasn't been discussed.
Most definitely, I thought about marriage. Yeah, I thought about any man. If you're dating a woman, that's gonna come in your mind sometime. And not saying like, yo, I'm gonna marry you tomorrow, but of course, yeah, of course.
Is it because you want to or because she wants to?
Oh no, I would love to be married.
You want to be married?
Yeah, I'm a grown man, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
What about marriage? What's so great about it to you?
it's the friendship, it's the unity, it's the contractual agreement. People don't really know marriage is a business. So that's why the floodgates of opportunity open up for you more when you get married. You and your counterpart, you know, it's cheaper APRs, you know, you pay smaller percentages when you buy property when it's a joint venture. That's what a marriage is, a joint
I
venture.
think you're thinking about it the right way financially. A lot of people, they go into it because of society pressure, because they want to impress their parents. But at the end of the day, yeah, you put in the right words. It is a business.
Yep. And people do it for love, but it's, you know, like and it's currency. You know, like I always tell people, currency comes in many forms. It's not just money. Currency comes in loves. It comes in paying things forward. It comes in relationship, building with somebody, making money. So, you know.
Do you think money is sexy?
In what terms?
In whatever terms you want.
Hell yeah, money is sexy.
Money is sexy.
Yeah.
How's that?
Well, I mean, you can. I mean, let me see you go buy a sandwich without money. Just walk in Walmart, take something, and walk out. See what happens. So you need money. Money is sexy. It's an attraction to it.
What about it? The security that provides?
The security it provides. Well, you know what I really think about money, though, seriously? Money creates a sense of freedom, at least in this paradigm. It creates a sense of freedom, whereas, you know, when you got money, you don't have to wake up 7 a.m. to go directly to work if your money's working for you. So it gives you a sense of freedom. You can go on vacation. You know, if you got money, you be like, well, you know what? I think I'm just going to go seal a deal with Sirius Satellite and do my podcast. So that's what money provides, a sense of freedom.
Do you think you would be able to find the same woman if you didn't have money?
Well, I don't really have money. I have currency, so my currency is in different forms. I'm confident enough in myself. I could get any woman I want.
Yeah?
That's what I believe.
What's the secret?
I don't have a secret. My secret, if you want to say it's a secret, I just say it's confidence.
Women are attracted to confidence, yeah.
I walk up to anybody without a shape up with it. I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm Mudills. What's your name? You know, and we go for it.
Learning from, approaching people on the street, what do you think women really want? What are they really looking for in a man?
In long term, they're looking for security. Short term, they're looking for, you don't know anybody. When you meet them, the first attraction is beauty. Initial attraction is physical because you don't know.
Women for the most part, but women see men for their character more often than
But you got to remember, before you open your mouth, she doesn't know your character. So when she's approaching, you're approaching each other, she's even giving you a chance by coming up to you. So that's just solely off your physical appearance. Could be your eyes, your teeth, your ears, something that she likes. Then when you open your mouth, then she sees your character as a person, and that just draws her in more.
You think men and women are created equal?
Yeah, I think all humanity is created equal.
Even when we're born, you don't think there's physical differences between men and women?
I mean, of course, we know that.
You don't think there's certain things that we're better at or women are better at?
Yeah. I do believe that, but that's with the yin and the yang. It's a balance in life. So with the women come and they create, they're nurturing stuff like that. Picture you breastfeeding or something like that. You'll be like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You'd be confused with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Yeah, yin and the yang, man. It's a balance.
I really like your perspective. I haven't heard someone talk like that all day. Yeah.
Well,
Brought a lot of reason to stuff. I didn't make those connections before.
Oh, well, it's a blessing. This is universal law. I came up here. She told me to do this. I sat down. It was meant for me to meet you. So nothing happens by coincidence, man.
Well, thank you.
Oh, okay. I'm not good on camera. I smile.
Don't even notice the cameras. It's just think of it like we're sitting down at a coffee table
Okay.
in the subway.
All right.
So you think that women are smarter than men?
I do.
What about women what makes you more intelligent than me?
Well, I think women are able to multitask so much more than men. So, like, just for instance, I can walk, I could talk on the phone, I have 2 pit bulls, I can walk both my pit bulls at the same time, I can pay a bill while I'm walking them, I can do all this kind of stuff, versus my boyfriend, who cannot do 2 things while talking on the phone. The first thing he'll say is, I'm on the phone, can't you see, I'm on the phone. And I'm just like, just pass me the garbage bag or give me the house keys. I gave them to you, I'm on the phone.
Well, do you think all women and men are created equal?
I do. I think everybody should be equal. I think
Are
everybody.
we created equal?
No, you're not created equal.
Because you're smarter than us.
Well, not that. I can do almost a lot of things as a man could do. I mean, if I work out enough in the gym and I build my muscle, I'm sure I can pull up and do stuff that a man could do. You see, I can do just as many pushes as him. I've been in the gym. So, and I could squat more than him most likely. I could squat like 125. So,
I definitely think you can squat over 125.
I don't know about that. Those legs are a little slim. But
What's your name?
Emily,
Where are you headed to?
work.
Did you read the questions that are behind me, or should I just ask them one by one?
No, I can see them.
Okay, I'll start with the more controversial one. You think money is sexy?
Money is so sexy.
For real, for real.
Yeah.
What about money? Everything.
Yeah.
What it can buy you.
Just not being poor. Yeah.
Poor is not really sexy.
No.
So you wouldn't date a guy who's poor?
Next question.
I'll take that as a yes. Next question. Do you think that, do you know any sugar babies and any sugar daddies?
I actually have a seeking arrangements profile.
Are you shouting that out right now?
No, please don't look for me on it. But all the men on there are like straight up full of shit.
What do you mean?
Like they don't have any money.
So why are they on the website?
Oh, I don't know.
They're just using it like Tinder?
I guess.
So you think none of them have money, those people on that website?
No. Somebody offered me $9,000 to meet with him one time and then never wrote back to me.
I would not believe that either, though. 9,000 is steep. I think maybe like 600.
I don't know. I have friends who have had more success with it, but not me.
How much you think you're worth?
I'm priceless.
But 9,000 is a price.
Next question.
Do you think men and women are created equal?
Well, I mean that's a very vague question. Everybody deserves the same opportunity, I believe.
But are we born equal? Are we born with the same ability?
No, I don't believe so.
What separates us?
It's probably safe to assume that most people would view males as being physically stronger, but then you're going to get a really weak guy and a really strong female that will throw that whole argument up in the air. So I think generalization.
But generally, there's nothing wrong with general. We know that there's some anomalies, but in general, we're stronger.
Yeah, I would say, as an example.
So does that make us unequal? In some ways, we're more likely to be garbage men, plumbers, carpenters.
I guess it depends on what you view as equality. Is equality based on how we should be treated, or is equality based on the things that we can do? And what do we value more? Do we value strength more than emotion? You know, because I'd say women are more in touch with emotions, femininity. Everyone says men have to be in touch with their feminine side, which would suggest women are way more in touch with their emotions.
When it comes to money, strength is always favored compared to emotions. Isn't that, maybe that's why we become CEOs more often. Maybe that's why we make it to the top.
You take your emotions out of it. Money's a ruthless game. If you're emotionally attached, how are you going to get rid of the guy?
You're not going to be rich if you stay attached to your money.
Company who's can we swear? Yeah. You can't get rid of the guy in the company who's doing shit and fucking up your whole business because he can't do the job. But you're holding on to him because he's got 4 kids and you know his mortgage is about to fall through, the bank's about to repossess his home and you feel bad. You know, a woman or a person who's in touch with their emotions may be more likely to hold on to that person because they're concerned about his well-being. Whereas someone who's ruthless would be like, yo, business is business. You're fucking.
Men are more likely to be ruthless or to have that trait.
I would say so. But what I would also say is if a woman is ruthless, then she's
seen as a bitch.
Victimized for it. Exactly.
How you doing, man?
How's it going?
What's your name?
Mike.
Mike, nice to meet you. You said you're biased.
Yeah.
What are you biased about? You read those questions. Don't hold back. I'd like to hear it.
I just feel like you know, men and women should be considered equal, but in society nowadays, I mean, you know how it goes. Men are always considered the head of everything as opposed to women.
Aren't those roles there for a reason? We're supposed to be the provider and the woman's supposed to be the nurturer?
Of course. I agree with that too.
So what's wrong with that?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but then again, what if some women want to work? We can't say no.
We don't.
Would you be mad if your woman made more money than you?
I would say I wouldn't, but it would bother me. It would irk me a little bit because I would feel like less of a man, because being a man is gaining that respect and providing. It's you have to take care of your woman. That's what I mean. Yeah, I've been programmed to think that.
So wouldn't you be happy that your woman is smarter than your friend's wife or your?
Yeah, I'd be happy.
So,
but I feel like the sex wouldn't be as good after that. If she's providing for you, like how could you? Doesn't that relationship kind of?
So the little bit of more money she make is what takes your pride away from you, really?
It wouldn't take my.
How making more money makes you less of a man, really?
It sounds fucked up to say, but like, yeah, like you wouldn't think that a little bit?
No.
So do you think in relationships, are we really looking for love, or are we looking for financial security and emotional support? Something that is a kind of selfish feeling, wanting to have validation from another person. Are we going into it for selfish and financial reasons, or are we doing it for the compassion and love that we think we do it for?
I would like to say compassion and love that we think we do it for. But the reality, who knows? Again, everyone has their own agenda. It's a tough world. There's different environments. Everyone's come from a different background. Everyone's got a different goal or a different path. And I guess it depends whether that's something you value that's going to help you on your journey. If you haven't got a journey, or if you're searching for something, then maybe you might stumble across it and think that it may help you. I don't know. I don't really know if I can give one set answer. I think maybe if we're going back to generalizations, then maybe anyone could see someone who's got money as potentially viewing it as success. Again, confident, strength, and so that can all be appealing because you feel that person could go out and achieve.
They're doing something right.
Yeah,
they got something going on for them.
Going on, exactly, yeah.
So is that shallow, or is that does that just make sense?
Yeah, good question, man. I don't know if I can answer that. I mean, on the surface, shallow, but then maybe the deeper you look into it, it's got other connotations that you need to...
Shallow, schmallow. We got to be ruthless, right?
Well, yeah. Successful, ruthless, I guess so. So what's the difference?
There is none.
Unless, obviously, it just, as long as you're not on the other side of that and that's not what you're looking for from a relationship and you feel maybe you're being used for that, then that's not good. But then that's for you to decipher and decide to get out of.
Well, thanks, man. That was great. Yo, can I get a picture real quick? Get in the podcast. Get in the podcast. That's smoke. This is a guy on YouTube that I like.
Really? That's sad.
You can't do the fucking podcast.